Hey y'all. So I was just now live on Facebook and there wasn't many people on. And I thought I would come on here and chat with you guys because today was a great day at work until the end. And they ended up making this announcement, basically changing a bunch of our managers, and mine got changed. And I had the best manager, in my opinion, at my company. I love him. And I literally cried. Literally. Chris can tell you, I cried. And it bummed me out. So I didn't film tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to film you guys a story time tonight, but instead I decided instead of filming a story time and not being the Morgan Shea that you guys love in a story time, why don't I just take a me night, take some me time. I went and got my nails filled in, which they're whatever. They're just red. And it makes me like kind of anxious to go get my nails done, but I literally wait like a month in between getting my nails filled in because it makes me such a nervous wreck. I end up just having to get a whole new set, which is stupid because that takes longer anyways. I'm in my head tonight. But I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys, I never want to leave you guys in the dark. And I know a lot of you guys don't use other platforms of social media. I've had a lot of you guys tell me, like, Morgan, we don't use Facebook, we don't use Instagram, we don't use Twitter or Snapchat. And I get it. So I never want to leave you guys in the dark. Thank you, Paige. And, wonder, well, why didn't she upload? That's why. That's why there will be no Friday upload. But I did upload Beauty and Documentary Breakdown, the last episode of The Night Stalker today. And it's doing really well. You guys really seem to be enjoying it. And I'm glad. Those are probably the hardest videos to edit just because they're so long. So long. But yeah, I'm really bummed out about the decision they made today at work. And not that the new manager is a bad person or anything. He's a great person. But I don't have you guys might understand what I'm saying here. Like, like when you have that manager that you can just you don't mind at all coming to work. You don't mind at all the bad days because you have such a badass, your manager's just badass. Like, they're just the best. Like, that is the relationship I had with my manager. And it was out of the blue. It was at the very end of the day. They added a meeting to our schedule. And I checked my work email and it said, you have a meeting in like 4 minutes. And I'm like, what? I'm about to leave. Literally, the meeting was at 4:00 and I leave at 4:30. If that tells you anything. Nobody had told us nothing all day long. Melina, I didn't get enough time to read your message. It says message retracted. So I'm not ignoring what you said. It's telling me that the message has been retracted. So 4:00, we get this message. You have a meeting. It was like 3:57. I'm like, okay. Go to the meeting. And I just knew because of the people who were in the meeting. Like, it was a bunch of people who have the same type of level job that I have. And then it was like higher up people. And I'm like, what is going on? And then they basically tell us that we are having new managers. They're switching our managers up. And so it has really messed with me. And I've never had this reaction to any other manager. This new one will now be my 4th since I've been with the company. So it's not like this isn't something that I'm used to, like this happens. I was just so comfortable with my now past manager. I'm so torn about it. My best friend Ashley literally called me after I got off work and I was crying. She was like, girl, why are you crying? And I was like, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. But we all have these days, and it's important that we remember our blessings, because sometimes we can get caught up in the bullshit and things that are happening that suck and forget that we have water, we have electricity, you know, we're able to watch YouTube, lots of people can't even do that. Like, there's a lot of really good things. I was able to go and get my nails done. Like, there's a lot of blessings, and we shouldn't focus on little small things like we don't have our favorite manager anymore. And I'm one of those people that just kind of get in my head a lot of times. I don't know if any of you all can relate to that, but I'm really bad about that. Like, getting in my head, it can be like a little small something, and I'll build it into this Mount Everest of an issue, because I'll be in my head like, well, are they thinking this? Is this, just an explosion of bullshit. And so Chris was like, you need to go get your nails done and just get out of this house. And so that's what I did. I went and got my nails done. And while I was there was this mother and daughter there. And I'm a people watcher. I'll admit it. I won't deny it. I'm for sure a people watcher. And there was no watching this mother-daughter duo. There was no watching. There was no, not like, it wasn't happening. They were sitting in the, like how nail salons have the little tables and there'll be like 2 techs to each table. That's how my salon set up. And say, for instance, I'm at this table, the table in front of me over here, that's where they were. And the mother, I guess, just got a pedicure. She wasn't getting her nails done. The daughter was. And she was wanting nail extensions. Now, if you're not familiar with that, that basically means that they're extensions on the nail because they're so long. And if you were to, I guess, if you think about it, if you were to stack 2 of those little fake nails, it would like bend. She was wanting nail extensions, long story short. So the owner of the shop who was doing my nails, he goes to the back, and the ones that they had wasn't what she wanted. She wanted them to be clear because she had this fancy design that she wanted. She was on Instagram, and she had this photo pulled up, and they were Cardi B's nails. Now, this is where expectations versus reality comes in, because, honey, Cardi B's nail tech is Nails on 7th. If you've never seen Nails on 7th on Instagram, they're a whole other level. Like, she can literally do anything. Like, Nails on 7th can literally do anything. That's what this girl was wanting. She was wanting a set of nails that Cardi B had. I don't know how long ago, but the Instagram was Nails on 7th, and I could tell. And so he goes back to the back again, and he comes back and he says, these are the only 2 extensions that I have. And she's like, okay, I'll take those. So they start on her nails, and he comes back over to me, and I just got to fill in, like, nothing crazy. And he was like, did you pick your color? And this is called Ferrari red. That's the only reason I remember it. And he says, thank God, and starts on my nails. Her mom, I felt so bad for her, y'all. Her poor mama sat there and got talked to like a goddamn dog for the hour that I was there. He had my nails done in less than an hour. She was talked to like my mama would never. Let me just tell you guys that right now. And in the South, I know the people that I grew up with, if we were to talk to our mamas like that, my mama whipped my ass with the damn high heel shoe one time, which I deserved it. I called her a bitch in front of my friends because I was trying to be a hard ass. And she let me know real quick who was the hard ass around there, She was talking to her mom like dog shit. Dog shit. I felt so bad for her mother. And mind you, her mom was like older. I'm not sure. She was calling her mom, but I'm not sure if it was like actually her grandmother or not, because the lady was like elderly and she was probably 16 or 17. She wasn't very old at all. And she was there getting nail extensions. Like, can you even? Girl, my mom used to hit me with the flip flop. Mine too. House slippers, wooden spoons, whatever was closest. My mama didn't play either. And that's just that on that. And that's on period. And I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad she didn't let me talk to her like shit, because then I wasn't the embarrassment in the nail salon. Literally, my nail salon only allows 4 people in at a time. 2 people can be getting pedicures and 2 people can be getting nails. And they have all of these like little glass dividers. So because her mom was in there, it was taking up another body. So it was me, the girl and her mom, and there was a nurse, because my nail salon is like in front of a hospital. She starts screaming and cussing her mother in the middle of this nail salon. In the middle of this nail salon. Now remember, there's 4 people getting their nails done, and I think at this point there was 2 people getting a pedicure, I think. I can't remember. I know for sure that there was a husband and a wife. I remember them because they were sitting closest to me, and the only reason I remember that the husband was there because he was laid back in the chair snoring, and when she started screaming and cussing her mama, he sat up like really quick. I felt so bad for this elderly lady. She said, "Mom, shut the fuck up. You're in my ear. Shut the fuck up." I wanted to go over there and, I was like, what are you doing? Hello? Is anybody in there, bitch? Have you lost your goddamn mind? You're cussing your mother in the middle of a nail salon. Then she had her mask. You know how a lot of people do, pull their mask down below their nose. And her nail tech was saying, you need to pull your mask above your nose. And like I told you, there's those like plastic shields that are in between us and the techs too. And they go all the way down the aisle to divide the pedicure from people getting their nails done. And she's like, "I can't hear you," like hitting the sign, like hitting the divider. "I can't hear you. Speak up, speak up." And then she started being really condescending, like, do you understand me? Like that type of shit. And I'm like, this is not real life. There's no way. This is virtual reality. There's no way that this is real life. Me and that nurse, I think we made eye contact about 87 times while this was going on. It was so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. Felt so bad for the lady doing her nails. Felt so bad for her mother. The owner of the store, he looked up at me a couple of times, and he could see that like everybody in the salon was looking at this bitch. She was making an ass of herself for sure. And I couldn't understand what they were talking about. And all of a sudden, keep in mind, she's got drills on her hands. She's getting a full set. Bitch had no nails on. This wasn't no filling. Bitch had no nails. And she come in to get nail extensions. Okay? All of a sudden, bitch stands up and smacks her mother in the back of her head. Did you hear me? Stood up in the middle of a public place, nail salon, and smacked her mother in the back of the head. So let me play it out. I don't know what they were talking about. I have no idea. They had TVs going and whatever. I couldn't make out what they were saying other than when she yelled, because when she yelled, it sounded like, I don't know, a Real Housewife or something. It was like nails on a fucking chalkboard. She stands up, okay? The nail tech doesn't know what to do. Let's say this is the drill. She just kind of sits there with the drill, like looking up at her, like, what the fuck do I do? The owner has turned around at this point because I guess he can understand what she's saying. I don't know. I don't know what she's saying. And does this. Idiot. Just like that. Idiot. Or you fucking idiot or something like that. As a unit, everybody in there stopped what they were doing and was in like absolute shock and like, what is going on? Whole time I'm texting Chris and I'm like, you're not going to fucking believe this. Like, this little shit is talking to her mom like shit in the nail salon, like public nail salon, and just smacked her mother in the back of the head. I was like, what in the fuck is going on around here? Like, for real. I don't know how it all ended because soon after that, I paid and got the fuck out of there because that was a lot. And I'm one of those people, like my grandparents, they raised me part-time when I was growing up. And number one, you shouldn't do that anyways. It shouldn't matter if you have a good relationship with your grandparents or not. You don't treat nobody that fucking way. That's fucking disgusting. And the way that she was talking to that poor nail tech, God almighty, she's probably still there, by the way. She's probably still there because they closed at 8 o'clock and bitch walked in at 7. I'm like, that's not cute, especially when you're coming to get fucking nail extensions. And then you come and sit down and it's literally raining and sleeting here in Knoxville tonight, just so you guys know. She drug her poor elderly mother out in the sleet and snow, sleet and rain, to go get nail extensions at 6:45 probably at night. That's about probably the time they got there, about 6:45, something like that. To get freaking nail extensions. Are you even kidding me right now? And then cusses her mother and hits her in the back of the head. I was sitting there thinking, why do I always, why am I always at public places when people decide to behave like fucking baboons? Why? I need a clear-cut, solid answer because I have no fucking idea. Matter of the fact, that's more than likely going to be one of the first questions I ask Jesus Christ himself. Why did you put me in all these positions? Because honest to God, it took every fiber of being I have in my goddamn body to not walk over there, yank her up out of her fucking wheelie chair, and sling her up across the room. And that is no exaggeration. Like, that child needs her ass whooped. And that is just that on that. And that's on fucking period. A little freaking brat. Drop the mic. Shit had me so mad. But yeah, guys, I thought I would come on here and let you guys know why I didn't upload tonight. And I think I'm going to put some face moisturizer on. I just washed my hands and they're like super dry. Also, where I got my nails done. I don't know. They always put that oily shit on my hands. And I'm just too nice to be like, please don't put that on me. But it's so oily, bitch. Like, when you go to like open your car door, your hand slips and slides. And then I'm just too nice. I'm not going to do it. But it also stained one of my North Face jackets one time, which really upset me. But I'm just too nice. I'll never be like, please don't put the oil on me. But I just don't understand what it does for you because my hands literally were still like chapped. And he doused that oil, buddy. He had me take my sweatshirt, roll my sweatshirt up, and douse the oil. I mean, he took the bottle and went like, I was like, Jesus, I'm going to be freaking washing my hands till kingdom come when I get home. And I probably used about 6 pumps of Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside soap, which if you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. If you know, You fucking know, because Marshmallow Fireside is the business. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my favorite. This stuff is everything. I love it so much, and I love you guys. Thank you all for hanging with me tonight and letting me be a little real and raw with you guys, because sometimes that's all somebody needs, is to just come and talk to their people who understand them. And the real ones will stick around till the end. And that is the truth. That's what my nanny used to always say. She said, you always know who your real people are because they'll stick around through it all till the very end. You'll think in your head that there'll be no possible way somebody else is in my corner, but there's always that one. And those are the type of people that I want on my channel. For always. I'm going to put some eye cream on now. My spray tan is just not cute, so please ignore that. I've tried all of quarantine to try to learn how to spray tan my own body, and we're about a year in, and it didn't happen for me. So that was one thing that little old Morgan just never accomplished, was how to successfully give yourself a spray tan. And I'm so freaking self-conscious about the possibility of having orange hands that I literally will scrub all of the spray tan off of my hands. Literally two different, like this is two totally different shades. But I'm terrified. Like I cannot, like Trisha Paytas's TikToks the past couple of days have literally given me anxiety because her knuckles are like oompa loompa doopity doo. Like I can't. And for some reason, my chest is like this beautiful, like bronzy shade. And then my arms are like super dark. I don't know why my arms do that. Probably because they're drier than the desert, if I was to guess. Okay. You all help me pick my gloss that I'm going to put on tonight, because I have to put something on my lips because they are dry. Should I do Dior? Should I do Kapari? This is in the shade Birthday Suit, by the way. Or should I do this is an oldie but a goodie, the Ciate Watermelon Burst Hydrating Lip Oil. I had a couple people comment and say it's oil. But if I'm just saying oil, it's oil. I don't ever go out and say oil. Never. That feels like weird and wrong to say it that way anyhow. So anybody want to help me pick a lip balm? Ciate, Kopari, Dior. Anyone? Peep the vacuum. I think I'm going to go in with Ciate because this stuff stays on your lips all night long and it's super comfortable and it doesn't move. So it's not like a lot of other lip oils that will like slide off on your skin, if you know what I'm saying. Super good. Super good. But anyways, guys, be sure that you stay tuned tomorrow if you follow me on social media, because since I went and took care of my nails tonight, I guess I'm going to upload on Saturday. Why not? There's no rules. But I do know that Sunday, this is just Tylenol, by the way. I do know that Sunday is my huge announcement. So let me go ahead and give you guys my final hints. Okay. So you have parton, right? P-A-R-T-O-N, parton. You have black and white. Black and white. You have greenies. And your final hint is P. Those are your hints. So do with that what you will. Let me know in the comments what your guesses are. I'm not pregnant. I'll go ahead and let you guys know that now, because so many of you all have been like, are you pregnant? No, I'm not pregnant. I've been doing drunk get ready with me's and drinking wine with you guys on live. Obviously, I'm not pregnant. I would love to be, but that's just not in the cards. So, no. Taking me a couple Tylenol because headache. Okay. I love you guys so much. And if you follow me on social media, I will see you tomorrow. I'm so thankful for each and every single fucking one of you. You have no idea. I love you guys. Bye.